What I'm about to tell you, most creators don't want to hear because it means everything you thought you knew about building on YouTube might be about to change. Elon Musk just made a huge move with X, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to get left behind. Let me explain. All right, a few days ago, you guys, this headline dropped: X increases creator payouts. Over 1 million people saw it, and most of them just scrolled right past, thinking to themselves, cool, Elon's paying people more, whatever, he's got $1 trillion. But here's the thing, I've been watching Elon operate for years, and when he makes a move like this, it's never about what's on the surface. There's always a bigger play. And today I want to break down what's actually happening, the history nobody's talking about, and the real reason Elon is suddenly throwing money at creators, and most importantly, what this means for you. Where are the opportunities? So stick around, this one matters a lot if you're creating content. All right, let's start with what actually happened earlier this month. On January 2nd, 2026, Watcher.guru, one of the biggest news accounts on X, posted just in: X increases creator payouts. Over 1.3 million views on this post, more than 11,000 likes, and 1,000+ comments. Big engagement buster here, you guys. So pay attention because, again, this is super important. 2 days later, The Street publishes an article titled "Elon Musk quietly tests bold new payout plan for X creators." This is happening right now. And the subtitle is what caught my attention. The social media giant is quietly changing how it treats people who keep its feeds alive. Pay attention to that. The people who keep its feeds alive. That's not marketing language, you guys. That is a confession. Elon needs creators, and he's finally willing to pay for them. But why now, and why the urgency? Well, to understand that, we have to go back. October 2022. Elon walked into Twitter carrying the classic sink. Let that sink in. I freaking love that guy. Memes over meetings. Within days, he fires around 80% of the staff, kills the old verification system, and renames the entire platform X. Everyone says he's crazy, Twitter is dead, he's destroying it. Remember that? All the headlines, he's killing Twitter, oh, somebody needs to take over. All the nerds came out. But here's what most people missed. Elon wasn't trying to save Twitter, he was trying to build something else entirely. Elon has a pattern. He did it with Tesla, he did it with SpaceX, and now he's doing it with X actively. And it is a blueprint that you can follow. Step 1, buy something broken. Step 2, burn it down to the ground. Step 3, rebuild it his way, because let's just face it, you guys, the guy's worth $1 trillion. He knows how to build things. He knows how to build back better. And then step 4, scale it until it dominates the market. We're in step 3 right this second. Now fast forward 2023, X launches revenue sharing. Creators can finally make money from views, but payouts are inconsistent and the rules keep changing. It's kind of like the landlord who keeps changing the terms of the rent, the slumlord. And in 2024, X introduces subscriptions. Creators can charge for premium content, but adoption is slow because the audience isn't used to paying on Twitter. And in fact, I see subscriptions all the time for premium content. I'm like, I ain't paying for that. I just want the free stuff. There's enough good free stuff for me to take advantage of. I don't feel like I need to pay a subscription, and I just don't like any content creators that much to want to throw $5 a month at them. Now fast forward to 2025, X rolls out long form video. Suddenly you can post full YouTube length videos natively, as long as you're on the premium subscription. I do pay for that. That was a huge signal of where things were heading. And now in 2026, creator payouts increase. That's the final piece if you recognize the pattern. Revenue sharing trains creators to think of X as a money platform. Subscriptions train audiences to pay. Long-form videos give creators a reason to post original content. And if you're looking at how fast things can scale on X, did you see the Nick Shirley video? 100 million views in just a couple of days? And higher payouts are the incentive to switch. This isn't random. It's Elon's classic strategy. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Everyone assumes Elon is increasing payouts because he wants to compete with YouTube. That's true, but it's not the whole truth. First of all, X has a content problem. Right now, X is incredible for news, for hot takes, arguments, memes, short form engagement, but long form educational content, original substantial videos, that's YouTube's territory. They've owned the market for 2 decades. And if X is gonna become an everything app, it needs more content, not just tweets. The problem for Elon is that creators up till now have had no reason to post original content on X. Rumble has tried to be a competitor to YouTube for years, and creators barely have a reason to post on Rumble. YouTube is more consistent, it pays better, it has better discovery. YouTube has the entire long-form audience. So Elon does what Elon always does. He pays to move. He buys what he wants. But it goes deeper. Elon also needs content for Grok. Grok is trained on X data. Every tweet, every thread, every video uploaded to X feeds the model. The more high quality original content that lives on X, the smarter Grok gets and the more valuable Grok becomes. So when Elon pays you to post on X, you're not just a creator, you're training data. Keep that in mind. You're part of his AI moat. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. If you're posting on YouTube, they're doing the same thing. If you're posting on Facebook, they're doing the same thing. Every platform uses your content. YouTube uses it to sell ads. TikTok uses it to train their recommendation systems. Instagram uses it to sell products. And this is why ChatGPT is trying to buy Pinterest, because they need content. They're just scraping stuff off the internet right now willy-nilly. They need content. So they're trying to make the move to buy Pinterest because Sam Altman knows what Elon knows. But Elon is the only one openly building a general purpose AI designed to compete with Google and OpenAI. And if Grok wins, X wins. And the creators who help build it get to ride that wave. That is the trade. Keep your eyes open and maybe you'll see what Uncle Raph sees. Uncle Raph. Uncle Raph. All right, you guys, before I get into that, there's one reason why I get high retention on a lot of my content. It's because I use what I call microhooks throughout my scripting. Well, I put together a big list of microhooks and I'm giving it away to you guys for free. If you want it, there's a link down in the description. No pressure, doesn't cost anything. Links down in the description. All right, let's get back to it. All right, there's a third reason he's buying market share. This is straight out of the Tesla blueprint. Selling cars at a loss, free supercharging, price cuts that crush competitors. He wasn't trying to be profitable, he was trying to win. Elon's doing the same thing with X, overpaying creators now, get them hooked on X income, build their audiences on X, then once X is the platform, adjust the economics. It's a loss leader. And if you understand that, you can ride that wave. And you guys, I'm not the only one seeing this. The street literally says X is quietly changing how it treats people who keep its feeds alive. Quietly. Quietly is the key word. Elon isn't doing a big announcement, no press tour, no flashy launch, throwing BBs through Tesla windows. He's just testing and iterating. When Elon's loud, he's selling. When he's quiet, he's building. And creators are starting to notice this. But not everybody's happy. A lot of you guys tore me up on the last video that I did about X. Take this tweet from Chris Coffey. He posted his earnings dashboard showing $3,910 in total payouts. That sounds pretty good, am I right? Okay, then he says, for the record, I got my payment stripped right before I crossed the $4,000 threshold. I have 6 million impressions over the last few months, but no other platform I monetized on, like YouTube, would do this. 6 million impressions, 0 payout, below minimum earnings. So this is the side Elon doesn't highlight. And there's a lot of creators on X who are saying the same thing. They get frustrated because they feel like they get throttled or they don't make money for the amount of impressions that they get. Okay, get spicier. There's a trending story right now saying X is shifting revenue sharing to reward real posters over grifters. All right, now what is a real poster over a grifter? X's head of product, Nikita Bayer, says they're prioritizing real posters instead of low effort grifters using polls, AI avatars, and donations links. You guys know who those people are. The folks who make up stuff like,
Donald Trump just said this. Do you support it?
Like, that's grifting. So grifters is a strong word, and a lot of creators, I guess, are a little bit inflamed by this. One creator says Nikita Bayer is destroying X. That it ran best when every creator got fair payouts, and now every payout cycle is drama. Some creators are getting rich, other creators are getting cut off, and nobody knows exactly why. That's the scary part, or the exciting part, depending on how you look at it, depending on if you're a grifter or a real creator. So basically, you guys, the point of this is that if you are going to X with the intention of actually bringing value to the platform, you're not going to have a problem with your payouts. If you're going to X with high engagement clickbait crap just to get as many impressions as possible, X is not going to reward that. It's rewarding people who actually put in the effort. Fancy that. So you guys, Elon isn't paying everyone. He's picking winners and losers, and the rules feel like they keep changing, but YouTube is having some of its own similar problems. Even if you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you're into their partner program, but their terms of services are kind of shifty. You can violate them really for nothing. They're kind of loosey-goosey, and they're deleting a lot of channels right now. It's the Wild West on social media platforms as they try to navigate how they want to deal with AI content. You could be making thousands of dollars one month, and then the next month you're below minimum wage earnings. And what's YouTube saying about all this? Nothing. Silence, which should tell you a lot. All right, so now let's talk about what what this means for YouTube. YouTube is still the king, 2 billion monthly users, the best recommendation algorithm ever built, a creator economy worth probably trillions. So why should YouTube care about what X does? Because YouTube is a Google company and Google moves slow. Layers of approval, legal review, brand safety, shareholders, they don't have an Elon. Elon tweets a change and it's live the next day. YouTube can't match that speed, and in tech, speed is what kills everybody else. Look at YouTube's recent moves. Shorts took years to figure out. Podcasts are still half-baked. I still believe in them, but it's still weird how to use them. Memberships exist, but most creators don't use them. YouTube is playing defense. Elon is playing offense. Every month, X adds something new. Every quarter, payouts go up. If this continues, YouTube has a real problem. And you guys, I'm not saying that YouTube is dead by any stretch of the imagination. It still has massive advantages. I mean, look at what happened when OpenAI came out and threatened to kill Google. Google moved their butt and created an insane Gemini. And now Gemini is basically top king. Gemini is killing it in the AI space. And I do believe that YouTube could crush if they feel enough constraint. They still kill it in discovery better than anybody else. They still have watch time monetization and an audience trained for long form. But for the first time in over a decade, it feels like there's a real competitor. And that competitor just happens to be the richest man in the world who doesn't care about short-term profit. And that's scary if you're YouTube. And it's an opportunity if you are a creator. So what should you actually do? First, don't abandon YouTube. That would be dumb. It's still the best platform for long-form discovery and monetization. Keep building. Second, start posting on X now. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. Every platform rewards early adopters. If X becomes a major video platform, you're gonna wanna be there. Third, repurpose instead of recreate. Take your best YouTube clips, hooks, and highlights and post them natively. Don't just drop links, upload the video directly to X. Watch your payouts. If they rise, lean in. If they drop, adjust. And fifth, be present on the platform so you can understand the game. You're not just posting content, you're choosing which ecosystem gets your best work. The smart move is to not put all your eggs in one basket. All right, so here's the real insight. Bottom line, Elon needs you right now. He's overpaying to attract you. That's leverage. Use it. Build while the algorithm is generous. And stay flexible because this window won't stay open forever. And then here's the bottom line. Elon isn't increasing payouts because he likes creators. He's increasing payouts because he needs you. Like I said, X has a content problem, Grok needs training data, and YouTube's the target. Most creators are going to shrug and move on. The ones who read between the lines, like dear old Uncle Raph looking out for you, are going to see this for what it is. It's an opportunity to build on a platform that's actively trying to win you over. That window will close. The only question is what you're going to do before it does. All right, see you in the next one.